Hi everyone. We are at the days of Sfirat HaOmer. We just passed Lag BaOmer and we're getting closer to the next great holiday, and this is the holiday of Chag HaShavuot, the holiday that we received the Torah. And this Shabbat is a very special Shabbat because this Shabbat is called Shabbos Mevorchim. That's a Shabbat that we're blessing the new month, the month of Sivan, the third month of the year as we call it. And this is the month that we received the Torah. So speaking today, right before this Shabbat, we got to mention something about this idea of the third month coming up, the month of Sivan, and a special month, the month that we received the Torah. And as the Midrash says, that the third month is a very special month because everything has to do with three. The Jews are split into three, Kohanim, Leviim, and Israel. And the same thing, the Torah is split into three, Torah, Neviim, Ketuvim, and everything is three. So the idea of the third month that we're coming up has a very special meaning. And there's many explanations about it. We're just going to go from one short little angle. And the idea is that we have month number one, this is the month of Nisan, this is the month that we got redeemed from Egypt. And then we have the month number two that we are right now in, the month of Iyar. And we are going to be facing now the third month, that's the month of Sivan. As we're talking about the 3 months, every month has its own meaning. And we're going to talk about the zodiacs of these 3 months. And the zodiac of the month number one, this is the month of Nisan, is, as we all know, is a lamb. The zodiac of second month is a bull. And the zodiac of the third month, I don't know how they call it, but we call it in Hebrew Mazal Teomim. Teomim means twins, double. What is the meaning of these three zodiacs? How does it relate to these 3 months, especially the third month that we're coming to, the month of Sivan? So we know the idea of the month of Nisan. The month of Nisan is a month that we are redeemed from Egypt. The month of Nisan, the redemption that we got redeemed from Egypt, completely are present from the one above. It's something that Hashem gave us without our accomplishment, without our work, so-called. And this is why this month of Nisan is the zodiac of a lamb. A lamb is a very passive animal. And this is why the Paschal Lamb is also brought on the month of Nisan, because the month of Nisan we were the passive people. We are only recipients to God. So the month of Nisan is the present of God giving to us. That's the Lamb. The month of Iyar from the other side, the second month, the zodiac is a bull. A bull is a very aggressive animal. Accomplishes, it does. And this is what we are, the second month, the month of Iyar. A month that we do the Sfirat HaOmer, recounting the Omer every day. We are getting ready. We're working ourselves up to become ready to receive the Torah. So we have the month of Nisan. This is a great glory from God, but God gave it to us. We have the month of Sivan. That's not a great glorious month. It's a month that we accomplish, that we do, that we get there. And that's the idea of the lamb, month number one, and the bull, that's month number 2. So the combination of these 2 months, this brings us to the third month, the month of Sivan, the month to receive the Torah. And this is why the month of the Sivan, the zodiac is twins, double, because in the month of Sivan we have the result of both accomplishments. The accomplishment of month number 2 that Hashem gave us, that Hashem reveals Himself to us, and the accomplishment of month number 2 that we accomplish. And between both of it, when we have Hashem's help, and at the same time we do our part, that's when we can get to the third month to receive the Torah. And this is what we'll learn about the 3 zodiacs. In order to get to the zodiac number 3, and this is by receiving the Torah of God, we need to have the accomplishment of both sides. Hashem's help from one side and our own improvement. And only by both together, Hashem helping us and we doing our part, this is how we can get the Torah. And that's what we are coming now to the third month, the month of receiving the Torah. Receiving the Torah, this was a great, and it is still today, a great present of God given to us. But this great present was based on the first 2 months. based on Hashem's helping us getting out of Egypt, and based on our accomplishment getting ready to receive the Torah. And after these 2 months what we went through, we coming now to the third month that we're going to receive the Torah. What is the beauty of receiving the Torah? We learned about it many times. The receiving the Torah means you becoming a Jew that's related to Torah. And every Jew is related to Torah. And this is how this parsha is related also to this idea that we always have Bamidbar, the beginning of the third month. Bamidbar means a desert. And the idea is that God gave the Torah in a desert because the Torah relates to everyone. And we cannot say Torah is only for special people. It's for every Jew. When we go through month number 1, Hashem's revelation to us. We go through month number 2, our accomplishment. We all relate to number 3, that we have the Torah. We have the power of the Torah. Just conclude with a little story. What does it mean, the power of the Torah? I once heard a story about a certain fellow. That poor guy used to have seizures. He would fall all the time. Not a good thing to have. And the Kala that was supposed to marry him, she found out. She says, I'm not marrying a guy like this. He falls. So the rabbi said, don't worry, he tells the Kala. Don't worry. It will be good from now on forever. After the rabbi gave the bracha, he sent the man, he told him, go to the big tzaddik and make sure that the bracha works. When the story goes, he went to the big tzaddik, says, Rabbi, big tzaddik, help me that I shouldn't have these problems anymore. He says, who sent you to me? He says, the rabbi of my community. So the big tzaddik tells him, you don't have to come to me. Your rabbi is a great knowledgeable man in Torah. When somebody that has the knowledge of Torah has the power of all blessings, when he has the power to give all blessings, when you'll be well. And that's just a short note of a story. We are supposed to be Jews of Torah. By us being Jews of Torah, and this is the present that we're getting the third month coming up. Being Jews of Torah, we are on top of everything. We can accomplish everything. And hopefully through our learning Torah, we shall accomplish the ultimate redemption even before the third month coming in. Have yourself all a good Shabbos, and we'll talk soon.